Hello all, welcome to routetrainings.com. In this session, we'll discuss about deep links or drill down links in Oracle OTBI. So what are these deep links? So deep links is nothing but a URL which Oracle provides using which you can navigate to the Fusion application transaction directly. Okay, so it has a specific format, and like if you want to view the list of deep links which are available, you can just make sure that you have this particular privilege, and using which you can find out all the deep links which are available in the Fusion application. Now let's see the structure of a deep link. The structure of a deep link generally will have the first one is the pod name, nothing but your Fusion apps URL, followed by the object type. So in this example, we mentioned it as a supplier, but you can have AP invoice, GL ledger, and a couple of things like that. And object key. So you need to have a specific unique number of that particular object type. So when you have an object type of supplier, generally you'll have supply number as a unique one. And similarly, if you have a AP invoice, you'll have a invoice ID as a unique one. And coming to the next one, action, you have view, create, and edit. Based on the privilege, only the appropriate one will be available. Let us say if you don't have edit privilege, but if you still mention the action as edit, it will show the page in the view mode automatically. It will not show in edit mode at all. Okay. Another thing, you have a written application URL and written application parameters, which are generally required when you want to return back to the same source application when you have this kind of logic. Okay. Now coming to the deep link for the AP invoice. So here, this is a format which we need to consider for the AP invoice, and you can see the destination one. This is this is a formatted one. Here we mentioned the Fusion application URL followed by FSCM faces deep link. The object type, the first parameter, and the action, second parameter, and object key, the third parameter. So these are three parameters which we have to pass to this URL at runtime. And you can see the GL general also, the similar one. And here we have total four parameters. Earlier we have three parameters for the AP invoice, but here we have four parameters. And you can observe here, the first one is, like the similar one, Fusion apps URL followed by FSCM UI faces deep link. And next one is object type is GL underscore edit general, action is equal to edit mode. Object key is equal to JE batch ID, nothing but general batch ID. And other one is, it is a, like a semicolon separated one. And we have general header ID also. We need to pass total four parameters for the GL general purpose. So let us see these particular samples now. So I'll just open the GL general. Let's say I'll just click on, I'll click on open directly. Can show the result once. Yeah. So I have a hyperlink on this view journal. So I'll just click on this one. It shows the action. Click on view journal. It should navigate. So here, if you observe carefully, it is providing the four parameters which you are passing at runtime, and I just click on execute. It will navigate the GL journal with that particular journal information, right? So this is journal which it is navigating back. And similarly, you can just click on the other one, click on view journal, click on execute. And here it navigated back to the other journal, right? So now we can try the other one. We can check the AP invoice also. I'll just click on catalog. And you can just click on open. You'll see the result directly. Now we have a link on the AP invoice ID which I created. I'll click on this one. It shows the option called view invoice. Click on this and click on execute. Now it will navigate to the view invoice page. Okay, now I'll see the logic behind it. So let the page show the AP invoice for us. Yeah, this is the invoice. Now what we do is I'll just click on edit and let us see how this action was built. That's the major logic we have to understand. So I'll click on the criteria. And here I have chosen the payable invoice transaction real time as our, the subject area. And the input required for the invoice ID link is invoice ID. So what you can do is we can have, so you have to make sure that you have the invoice ID column in the output. Okay. So let me show you that. Let's say I'll select again invoice details, general information. And we already have invoice ID, right? Assuming that if you don't have the invoice ID, you can just have that invoice ID column. Yeah, so just drag and drop. And next thing is click on this gear icon, click on the column properties, interaction. Now in the value, select action links, and here click on this plus symbol, and now select the navigation back to the web page. So click on this particular I create new action, click on navigate to the web page. Now we provide the URL. So here we need to have a specific URL format, right? So let's say this is a format which you have to consider. and click on options. You can mention it as open a new window. Click on OK and click on define parameters and click on this particular plus symbol. And now we need to have three parameters. I'll just click on this plus symbol. And the first one is for the view invoice, what are the parameters we have to pass? For the view invoice, the first parameter you have to pass is AP underscore view invoice. And the other one is view. And the last one is the object invoice ID. You just click on this particular icon, click on column value, and here you select the invoice ID. And you can make it as fixed, and also you can make it as hidden also if at all, if you don't want to show the parameters while executing. But for now, it's okay. Click on OK. Click on OK. Save it. I'll just reload the. Okay. I'll just click on result. You can click on this new link which we created just now. So here you can mention the path name, right? You can mention the text, how you want to display it. This is how it works, right? Now I'll click on criteria. Let's see. I'll just change some settings now. Column properties, interaction. So link text, right? So here you can mention view invoice so that it will display this particular text when you click on the execute. And if you want to hide the parameters also, you can hide the parameters. Again, let's try. Click on result. Okay. This is how you can use the deep link feature in Oracle application. And this we have done, like via OTBI. So yeah, this is all about the deep links in Oracle Fusion. Thank you.